Well, the question is, will ODM stand the test of time? Now, tonight we turn to a landmark move in Kenya's journey towards further achieving justice and accountability. The Kenya National Commission on Human Rights has unveiled new reparation guidelines, opening a brief but critical window for public participation. Now, of critical concern is how victims of past abuses will finally be compensated, not just with money, but with the dignity, in addition to recognition and reforms meant to prevent future violations. Vera Mura brings us more details.
President William Ruto had promised that by June, victims of past human rights violations would begin receiving compensation. The Kenya National Commission on Human Rights, KNCHR, has now published the Reparation Guidelines 2026 and opened a 7-day window for public participation, which human rights activists say is a short period of time.
The state is targeting June 25th to try and calm down the temperatures before June 25th. But for the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights, we as human rights defenders are asking that they be given more time.
Citizens are being asked to submit their views within this period, making it a decisive moment in showing how reparation will be delivered. KNCHR details that compensation is both monetary and non-monetary. Schedule 1 of the guidelines provides a detailed compensation framework. A fatal shooting or death in custody attracts a minimum of 3 million Kenyan shillings plus medical and funeral expenses alongside a public apology. Severe physical injuries such as bullet wounds or amputation warranties at least 1 million Kenyan shillings plus medical costs. Psychological trauma is compensated at a minimum of 250,000 Kenyan shillings with psychological support. Sexual and gender-based violence carries 4 million Kenyan shillings plus medical expenses. Enforced disappearances, 2 million Kenyan shillings, and unlawful arrests, 200,000 Kenyan shillings. Property destruction, looting, denial of medical care, and unlawful dispersal of demonstrations also have specific monetary and non-monetary remedies.
Up to 3 million for a lost life is way too low. Some of them have also questioned why is SGBV given a higher amount compared to a loss of life. Some have also questioned the issue of enforced disappearance. The assumption that is being made with the amounts on enforced disappearance is a person maybe who disappeared and then came back. What about those who disappeared and have never been found to date?
Victims will lodge complaints orally, in writing, or electronically, supported by documents like their personal details such as full name, contact information, age, sex, vulnerability status, relationship to the victim, and identification documents. The victims also need to describe the violation by stating its nature, date, time, location, and if known, the identity of the perpetrators or witnesses. In addition, supporting documents like medical reports, police abstracts, media reports, audiovisual evidence, or records from public institutions should be submitted to strengthen the claims.
Up to now, we have 207 cases of reportedly or presumably people who died from police excesses in the last 2 years, 2024 and 2025. When it comes to enforced disappearances, it's 106, and out of those 106, 17 are still missing to date.
In essence, the KNCHR Reparation Guidelines 2026 has given 7-day public participation period, a vital opportunity for citizens to shape a framework that seeks to deliver justice, dignity, and lasting change. Vera Mura, KTN.